Assalamualaikum. This is Tahmida Fatima Chaudhuri Nivita back here with another new video. Today's video is a video assignment on a problem 6.5 from the chapter Cost of Production. Well, I have uploaded a video on the basic concepts of cost of production earlier. If you haven't watched that, you might watch it because there are some basic things that you need to know before solving any problem of this chapter. Well, let's read out the question 6.5. Suppose that a firm's production function is Q is equals to 9x to the power half. In the short run, here the word short run has a great importance. So please keep it in your mind, where there are fixed costs of $1,000 and X is the variable input whose cost is $4,000 per unit. The first question is, what is the total cost of producing a level of output Q? Well, the word total cost, well, we need to understand that total cost is made of two factors. One is a variable cost and the other is fixed cost. So here we have the fixed cost and here we have X is the variable of the variable cost. All right, so given the production function, here we have Q is equals to 9x to the power half, and from that we have to find out the value of X. So by calculating, we got that, okay, X is equals to Q square divided by 81. It's a pretty simple equation. So yes, after that, the cost of the variable input X is $4,000 per unit. Well, the variable cost says that 4,000 into X. So we have to place here 4,000 and the value of X, which is Q square divided by 81. And in order to find the total cost, we are going to add the both of this because we know that total cost is the sum of fixed cost and the variable cost. So fixed cost is from the question and variable cost is what we got from the value of VC or variable cost. All right, so that was it for A number question. Now for part B, we have to find out an equation for supply curve. All right, let's start. So as I said that the word short run has a great importance in this question. The explanation why is that the firm's supply curve in the short run is given by its marginal cost curve for all levels of output Q. So where marginal cost has to be greater or equal to average variable cost. So I'm sorry. Okay. So in this case, what happened is that at first we need to find out the value of marginal cost. To those who don't know, we have to find out the derivation of total cost in order to find out the value of marginal cost. So for that, we have got an equation from the first one, which is TC is equals to 1,000 plus 4,000 into Q square by 81. And after that, we are going to derive the equation. So DDQ of 1,000 is actually 0 because it's a constant thing. And then 4,000 Q square, so 2 comes forward and 8,000 Q divided by 81. So it's a pretty simple derivation. After that, we are going to get marginal cost, which is 8,000 Q divided by 81. Now, if someone wants to find out the value of average variable cost, they might, but after that, they are going to find out that marginal cost here is greater than average variable cost. And that's why we will accept the fact that marginal cost is ultimately the supply curve of this equation. So this goes for the B part. Here we have done nothing. Basically, we have just found out the derivation of TC, and that was pretty much it. For the simplicity's sake, we haven't found out AVC. All right. So now in the part C, we have to find out output and profit at a price of $1,000 or $1,000. So in order to find out that, we have got one information, which is P, and another information or another factor here is quantity or Q that we haven't really found out. So before that, we need to understand one thing. Let's go back to the question. Here we can see that if prices $1,000. That means your price is given here, but the question is how many units will farm produce. That means the quantity is not given here. And then what is the level of profit at this price? That means they're accepting the fact that it would be a profit. All right. Now, if we start in the C number question, it says nothing about the market or the competition, but in case of producing, or in case of farms producing products or quantities, it has to be a perfect competition, or like whenever farms produce, it means that they're in perfect competition. So basically, according to the question, it says that 1000 is equals to 8000 Q divided by 81. That means P is equals to marginal cost. That is the ultimate condition of finding out this. So according to the question, we have set the values, and after that we got by calculating that Q is equals to 10.125. Now, for finding out the value of profit, that is expressed by pi, we need to find out two more factors or two more values, that is total revenue and total cost. In case of total revenue, we have to like simply multiply price into quantity. We know the price from the question, and we got to know the amount of quantity from the calculation. So after multiplying both of this, we got 10,125. And in case of total cost, we have got an equation, remember, that is in the first part or A number question's answer. And after putting in the values in the first one's equation, we got to know that the total cost was 6,062.5. That means it clearly says that the total revenue is greater than total cost, which turns out to be a profit, and profit is equals to TR minus TC, which is 10,125 minus 6,062.5. And the answer comes out at $4,062.5. So it was a pretty good question, but easier at the same time. I hope my video was helpful for you to understand the concepts and also the mathematical conditions and also the answers. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you have come so far, then I would like to say that please like this video, put a comment if you want to, and do subscribe my channel if you haven't yet. Thank you very much for watching this.